Well guys, if you were curious why we bought a skid steer, it's because we also bought a shop. We bought a shop in Bowdle, South Dakota. This is ARC, well it used to be ARC for 30 years. They built it brand new, Alex and Ron, here in Bowdle, and they put a lot of time in this shop. You know, the last 30 years, every day for the last 30 years they were here. I'm sure they've had a lot of memories and made a living off of this place, and it was good to them, and now they turned it over to us. We got it, closed on it this morning today, and this is her right here. I just walked into the 30 by 40 add-on on this side. They all have floor drains in them. This is uninsulated. It's got a door that closes. The main shop right here is 48 by 80 long, and 20 foot right here of the back is parts room and bathroom and office space right there. It's got one big door and then two vehicle sized doors. But this is the new match shop right here. I mean, we're pretty excited. Sierra and I are excited to take it over, fill it up with tables and tires, a lot of tires. Right kind of on the back corner edge of town, so it's pretty quiet back here. We got our work cut out for us. We got some cleaning supplies. We're gonna pressure wash and clean this place out and just give it a fresh start. And then we'll start the process of moving tables up here and moving stuff up from 20 miles south down in Tolstoy. But this place is gonna be tremendous for me and for us to be able to work in. Save myself about an hour of driving every single day. By the time you fiddle around, it's 20 miles down there, but it's a whole hour of driving back and forth. It's gonna save a lot of time, and it's about double. The space I was in before is about half of this, just the main shop here. So it's actually about 3 times bigger with offices too. Motor oil burner in there, right there. And then there is a reefer unit for AC right here. Outside, comes in right on that top hatch there, blows up. There is spots to hook up ceiling fans, so it's all climate controlled in here. You can run heat, run air conditioning in the summer. Have 3 doors to bring tires in one, mats going out the other, have room for skid steer, parking, cleaning birds, doing a lot of stuff in here. We're super blessed to have this opportunity, and I honestly couldn't have done it without you guys, the channel and the people that have bought mats. I thank you every day for helping me out and for being good customers and just following along with the journey. It's awesome. The next couple of days, we're gonna be cleaning this thing out and hopefully bring you guys along for most of it. Shine it up in here. And so this is what we're up against right now. We got a little degreaser in the old Roundup thing here. Watch this. That's about 30 years of soot on the walls. It's a good sign this is gonna work. We're gonna get her shined up. We are packed up. We got about half of it on the trailer over here. But we are just waiting until nightfall here to drive it down the road. It's kind of one of those loads. We got a whole stack of tire treads on caster wheels on the trailer. Cutting machine, wood for one of the tables. All of our bolts and all of our tools are under this tarp on 2 pallets. And there's 2 barrels for the table back there. So we're just gonna take it real easy and hopefully nothing falls off, because all of it's just a little bit too heavy to load up by hand. All right guys, welcome back to shop cleaning day 2, 1.5. We are headed back over to the shop now. We got the skid steer brought up here. Most of the dirt swept up. Sierra moved quite a few things to the back part of the shop. We are going to clean out the floor drain. I'll show you guys that when we get there. This is what we're working with right here. We got 2 big drain type pits here, which is fine. These is all dust and dirt from a long time, you can tell. Get down in there. It's a lot of dirt and grime all throughout this whole drain. The drain is super nice to have. The slant is really good, so it will be nice when it's cleaned out and ready to go. We got to get this done so then we can pressure wash, and we're going to pressure wash these walls down, ceilings, all that stuff. She's going around taping the outlets right now. So yeah, epic time lapse of floor drain cleaning. Okay, so it's not as deep as I thought. This little grate drops down in there like 3-4 inches, but it's actually only right here is where it is. So there's over here, there's only like, I don't know, 1/4 inch of stuff on it, but as you get down to that end, it does get higher. So we'll do the best we can, and the rest will kind of just wash it away, pressure wash it out of there, I suppose. Yummy! Pretty decent load of dirt there. The drain's looking quite a bit better. A few finishing touches on it, but scrape some of that out and run some water through and get that sucker cleaned up. Alrighty guys, we are pretty much ready for washing, I think. Outlets are taped. Any obstruction is pretty much out of here. We gotta maybe seal that up or take that off there. But pretty much ready. We're gonna scrub this thing clean of dirt and grime, hopefully. We're gonna go get the pressure washer and the scissor lift and get up there and scrub a dub in the tub. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We made it back to the shop with our little load here. About half of the stuff that we have at that other shop. We still don't have a pressure washer adapter. We're looking for one today. We might have to go buy one or find one. I don't know who's got one around. I'm pulling some strings to figure it out right now, but I'm itching to get this pressure washer going in here and get her cleaned up so we can set up shop and get to work. We want to get it cleaned before we start, but keep you guys posted. Gonna unload this stuff for sure, grind those little bolts out of the ground there because I literally ran one over with the skid steer yesterday and it's kind of risque to be doing that stuff. So that's probably our first project. All right guys, we're ready. I got my raincoat on. I'm gonna get up there. I got my little weed sprayer with sauce in it. We're gonna start with the ceiling and hopefully not wreck anything, and hopefully it just blows down, kind of runs down the walls and such like. And yeah, let us begin. Epic ceiling cleaning time lapse. So this is about what we have to look forward to right here. Quite a bit brighter. All them bubbles are turning brown on that soap, pulling that grease out of there. Hopefully it shines up. I don't know, man. It's a lot of friggin' washing in here though. We let it soak for 5 minutes. We're gonna wash it off. Also, we had a weird noise down there. I'm not sure if that was an outlet. Be scrubbed. The diagnosis is, I think it needs to be just scrubbed lightly to get it off there. Once you hit it with the pressure washer, it kind of stays stuck again. It's repelling water really good, as grease does. Either that or we spray it with gasoline. That could do it too. She's gonna grab me a mop and we're gonna see. I think why it got so dirty in here is because it heated with that motor oil. This little chamois, it works, but it takes a while. Alrighty guys, we are back at the shop and doing some more cleaning today. As you can see behind me, I'll show you right here. We're starting to get some of it off. It's a lot of hand scrubbing and, well, not hand, but, well, scrub handle deal. This little section, the girls were getting it cleaned up. That is what I've been working on. You gotta let that soap sit and then go up and scrub and then spray it and then hit your spots again that you missed. So it's definitely a process. I did just call one guy that Spotless Shop Cleaning or something like that is his deal. And hopefully he gets back to me. We'll see if he's at the right price. Maybe I should just go build mats instead of be a pressure washer for a couple days and come back to a clean shop. We'll see. We're trying to figure out the right solution. Sierra just went and grabbed, or she's going to grab her dad's multi-tool weed eater, Milwaukee one with the power broom on it, to see if we can scrub with that. It might work. At this point, I don't really care how rough we are on the tin. It is tin, so you can be pretty bristly on it without hurting anything. You might get that paint, but I don't think so. Definitely want to get it cleaned. All right, guys, it is day 2 of full-blown cleaning the shop. As you can see above me, I got about a little over half of the roof of the ceiling done. Jeremy, Sierra's dad, is borrowing the lift right now. He's working on something on the lodge. We had to work on the hood vent over there, so I've been doing that, helping him this morning. But the girls are kicking tail. They almost got all the walls done. This whole wall, all clean. That wall from there to right there is clean. All they have left is this and this little bit right here. So here's a little epic time lapse of them cleaning this wall. They're actually getting stuff done while I'm just digging around. So I brought this fan in here because my coat was all wet, so I wanted to get that dried off. So I lifted it up with the skid steer, I put the fan up there, and then I got that drying, so should be good. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, we were drying off the ceiling and just trying to dry this place out a little bit, just because it's not nice to be so wet in here. And also I don't want the water droplets on the ceiling catching dust and creating more of a mess up there that we're actually trying to clean off. Let me flip these lights on, see if you guys can notice a difference in how the ceiling looks. Oh shoot, maybe you can notice it right there. Wow. Let me know if you guys can see that. That's uncleaned, that's clean. So it does look pretty good, and it's bright in here. These girls did a really good job of scrubbing all these walls down. They scrubbed everything, the doors, the walls, the tin, all of it, all the way around. Looks good. We cleaned all that up there. The only thing that's left is this half of the ceiling. The wood part of the walls, that stuff is so stained, and that wood really soaks it up even harder than metal does, I think. And over the years that paint has faded too, so I'm gonna get it repainted. Hopefully there's a gal in town here. Hopefully she can come do it for me and paint all that. We're gonna paint any of the wood up there. It's all wood. We're gonna paint it all, just the wood part, to get that white, and then it's really gonna pop in here. They put LEDs in this place a little while ago, a couple years ago, and that's really shining now. That once it's white, it gets to shining pretty good. But the goal is to get this done and scrub the rest of the ceiling today, get it drying out, and tomorrow is Saturday, it's pheasant opener. We're gonna be busy running around doing that stuff, but hopefully I can get in here and start getting some stuff set up so we can be building by Monday. I'm sorry if you guys ordered mats and they're taking a little longer. I don't like it either. I actually absolutely hate making people wait for my product. I love getting it out there. I love getting it to you guys. But if you are watching this and have ordered mats, I am sorry that it's taking a little bit longer. We're in the middle of this right now. So hopefully we can get to building. I got a couple guys that are, a couple employees that might be coming back here. They had some family stuff going on, so hopefully get some guys in here, get working, and turn this place into a money maker instead of a time waster right now. No. But we left off with me scrubbing the ceiling right there. And after that time lapse, the lift started giving me some issues. Not sure, the spark was shorting out somewhere in there. One of Maurice's friends came over, Jake, he helped us with that. Kind of tinkered with it, got it going again. Didn't have to change anything, but just had to tinker around with some stuff. Got that going, and then no more than 5 minutes later, the pressure washer, the coil on the other pressure washer, blew up or something, and water started gushing out the bottom of it. So Grandpa Reese said he had enough of that, and we well, he bought a new one, traded his old one in and got a brand new one. We just got this one in, had to tinker with that a little bit already. It was already leaking, but we got that fixed. It was just a float deal and a gasket in there that wasn't lined up quite right. So got that fixed and going. So now we are set back up. The lift hopefully starts today. That pressure washer works all day, hopefully, and we can finish this ceiling finally and actually get to things that are more related to cattle mats. All right, guys, we are back. in the shop. I went to Allendale, North Dakota, picked up some oil up at Applied Digital today. Used its transformer oil, but based on what my dad said, it will burn. So we got like 800 gallons of that stuff. So that's should make for about half a winter's worth of oil. We have this last little strip of cleaning to do right there. If you can, I don't know if you guys can see that very well where it's dirty and not dirty, but yeah, it's right there. Anyway, the scissor lift is being a little touchy today. It'll run, but it only runs full throttle and propane. It won't run on gas for whatever reason. I don't know. If it's moisture, it's hard to say. I don't know for sure, but someone's gonna have to look at it that's more educated than I am. All right, guys, slight change of plans. The lift does not want to run at all. We're gonna have to have Chico from the farm out there come and look at it. He's a pretty good mechanic. He'll be able to figure it out. It's above my pay grade, that's for sure. This side of the shop, it's all good to go except for that last strip. So we got to get back to work. Tomorrow's Monday. One of my guys is coming in to work tomorrow. He was gone for a couple weeks, so he's back. We got to get a table ready so he has something to do in the morning when he gets here. So we're gonna get this side kind of sweeped up here enough to bring stuff in. I probably won't build the table tonight because we got to clean pheasants for the lodge, but gonna get it brought in, get my trailer unloaded, so right away in the morning we can go down, get another load of stuff, probably build the table first so he has something to do, and then get him started, go down, get the rest of our stuff from Tolstoy, bring it up here, and then start getting the rest of the shop set up. Maybe by then the lift will be running, we can finish washing. So it's kind of touch and go, but that's the way she goes.